I'm Josh with Waupaca Community Media, and we're back with our community update. We've got Barb Nowak from the city of Waupaca and Ron Sari from the school district of Waupaca. Hello, everyone.
Hey, hello.
Hello.
And we want to start out, we want to talk about a couple visual things people notice at the high school. And the first thing, just a really quick reminder that bids are still, people can still make bids to buy the Comet House and move it to a property of their choice and have a brand new home for, in today's economy, possibly a very favorable cost.
That's true. It is a great opportunity. We've had some people come through recently and just want to let everybody know it's still open for bids. And hopefully some people would be interested in this opportunity.
Very cool. And you can always drive by it at the high school, or I'm sure they could reach out to probably tour it as well.
Yeah, they could reach out to us and we would give them a guided tour if they wanted. They could just drive by if they wanted. But if they want to come into the house itself and look around, there's still some finishing that has to be taken care of, but the great majority in bulk is all completed.
Something else people will notice in future at the high school is you're working on in the planning stages of a parking lot revamp project, and that's in conjunction with the single point of entry project.
Yeah, so everybody is aware of that single point of entry because of the referendum, and that's scheduled for the summer. And also scheduled for the summer, not part of the referendum. This is coming and being paid for with our school district funds through our budget, which we have budgeted for, is revamping the parking lot at the high school. This year, when school started, we moved and flip-flopped the staff and the students. So the students are now parking on the Highway 22 side of the high school and the staff on the King side. Next year, that'll all be combined. And so the revamping involves expansion of the parking lot and then a redirection. We learned this year that we have some significant traffic concerns with the students and parents dropping off and picking up, especially at the end of the day, leaving and picking students up. There's been congestion and some behaviors that we would like to eliminate, which we think we will be able to do with this redesign, where the parents come in and it's a little different way that they go about dropping and picking kids up, separated from the students itself. So we think that will be a solution. I'm hoping when we get the final drawings from our consultant, we'll be able to show that, Josh. I'll probably in a future meeting with the school board be sharing that with them as well.
Very good. We've got Barb with us. She's the election expert, and a lot going on with elections, absentee voting in person or by mail, getting registered, day of, and a couple different offices on the ballot. So Barb, let's start out with registration. What do people need to know about that if they're not registered or if they want to find out if they're registered? What's the process?
Sure. So to find out if they're registered, they can go to myvote.wi.gov and see what address they are registered at. Or if they need to change it, they can change it on that website as well. Or just to see where they would go if they wanted to in-person vote, which had started yesterday and goes through the end of the month, so March 31st.
Okay. So if someone wants to absentee vote, there's two options: in person or by them or via mail. What do people need to know to come in to do that? Do they need to do anything ahead of time? Can they just show up, or how do they get the mail ballot? How does that all work?
So if they want to come in and vote in person, our hours would be 8 to 4 Monday through Friday, and they can come right down to City Hall. It's 111 South Main Street, and they just have to have a photo ID, which can be a driver's license, a passport, a Veterans Affairs ID card, a student ID card for a college or university, and it does not have to have their current city address on it as long as they're registered. It can have their old address. We just look at the expiration date, so it can't be expired. Well, take that back. It can be expired as long as it's not before the last general election, which was November 8th of 2022. And they just fill out a short application, and then we get them the ballot. They vote. We put it in an envelope, or they put it in an envelope, seal it, and we put it in our vault until election day. The other option that you had mentioned is voting by mail. They can either mail in an application if they have one, which can be found on our website, or they can go to myvotewi.gov and type in their name along with their birth date, and then follow along. It just asks you if you want to get your ballot mailed to your street address, or if you're away on vacation, you can get it mailed to your vacation address. And then you just have to be sure to sign the envelope and have your witness sign and put their complete address on it. If those three things are not done, then the ballot does not count. And there are instructions that come with the ballot as well for everything to be filled out correctly. And that can be done until Thursday, the 30th.
Okay. The polls are open on Tuesday, April 4th, 8 a.m. till 7 p.m. And we've got,
7 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Yep. There you go. Mix those up. Yeah, I'm usually in line right at 7. I should know that.
Yep, you are.
So we've got some city council seats on there. There's the state Supreme Court. And then I know we've got some school board seats. And are there any others?
There is the Court of Appeals district judge for District 4, the circuit court judge for Branch 1, then the alderpersons that you had mentioned, the school board, and then there are 3 statewide referendums on there as well.
So quite a bit more than I thought.
Yeah, me too, actually, when I got it. And Josh did post the sample ballots on the website. So each ballot for your aldermanic district is on the website, and then you can read the referendum questions as well. So you're familiar with those.
Very good. So looking forward to election day, and I'm sure you're looking forward to getting it all counted and done with. And
yeah, we've had a good response so far. So for absentee ballots. So yeah.
Thanks, Barb. And then we'll go back to Ron. We got just a handful of miscellaneous neat things going on at the school. The Rural Virtual Academy that the school district's part of, the district's making a more vested interest into that program.
Yeah, we're going to become a full member of the Rural Virtual Academy, our remote learning option. It's been a great partnership this first year that we've been using them. Not only is it a great partnership for our students who want to learn virtually, but also for credit recovery purposes. And it's a real good organization to work with. They've been real easy to, if there's questions or issues, to get answers on.
Very good. Spring sports getting started.
Yep, it's that time of the year. Our track, our baseball, softball teams are all out and practicing every day. Now we're just hoping for good weather, that it warms up and that it's dry so that they can be outside more frequently and playing out there instead of in the gym.
Prom, well, we talk spring sports, we're talking prom. That's coming up Saturday, April 1st.
Lots going on, yeah. So our junior prom, April 1st, Saturday. And I know I've heard from the prom committee that they are still looking for volunteers. And Brenda Plum would be the main person in charge of that program. And if anybody is in, you don't have to be a parent of a junior. Any adult that wants to help out can contact her and volunteer to run some of the activities or games for that evening. It should be a lot of fun.
And the other exciting thing going on, your band and choir students are departing this Thursday morning to Florida for a period of time.
Yeah, they're heading for about 5 days to Florida. It should be good weather. They'll be doing a little bit of sightseeing. They'll be doing some performance and getting some lessons. So it's a great opportunity for these students in band and choir. And I know they're all excited. My son is going, and he's.
Are you chaperoning on that?
No, I have no interest in traveling right now.
No. Get the sunny Florida. And then the other word on the city side that we want to get out, the Park and Rec Spring. We talked about high school spring sports. Park and Rec Spring program registrations are open. And I know specifically softball, baseball, Babe Ruth, they have a hard deadline of this Friday, the 24th. If you're not registered by then, no exceptions to get in. So in particular, those programs, if you are interested or know someone who's interested, make sure they know about that. And register by Friday online, waupacaactive.net.
Good to know.
Barb, Ron, appreciate you making time to update the community. Got the election coming up and then spring, whole list of spring stuff going on. So that's good to see.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having me.